Hello, everybody. Sorry, we're going to do this live thing. This is kind of new for me for just doing a fast little live, but I just wanted to say hello to everybody. Um, and I know you guys are probably getting ready for Mother's Day, some not, and my condolences. It's a super hard day for you. I lost my mother lots of years ago, and it's kind of a roller coaster day, so I get it. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with it, but I also feel so blessed too. I have many wonderful, I have my wonderful mother and many wonderful mother-in-laws, my mother-in-law and others mother-in-laws that I just adore. So mother figures in my life. But anyway, um, I wanted to have you guys join me, and I hope this video works out great. I know I kind of wonder if I should have changed my rotation, my channel, but this is all good, right? Or my screen. But I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. And so we're trying this. Anyway, I have this fun little design. This is you'll find it on the Silhouette Design store. And it might be on my Etsy shop too. I'll have to look. But anyway, I will put in the description, I will put the design number for this. It's just a cute little milk carton. And I thought it'd be perfect to put like a gift card or some candies or something, whatever, just in it. But anyway, it'd just be really fun, and it's such a quick, easy gift. So like I said, the design store has my Silhouette Design store has my design in it, and we are going to make it. But first, I wanted to actually say too, so we did a quick little live last week. These weeks kind of go fast, with my friend Claudette Augustin on her channel, and I shared it on mine. Well, no, I didn't share the link, but you can see part of it. We kind of had we were trying to like put it on both of our channels, and it didn't quite work. But we were really struggling on getting the machines to work. Our machines were kind of giving us fits, and I love my Cameo silhouette. I use the Cameo 5, and I just love it. And let's see, sorry, I'm reading along the thing here. Thank you so much for joining. I love the Cameos. They are such awesome machines, and there's so many things you can do with them. I have really appreciated all the years of being able to, to use them. I've just made so many fun designs over the years, and I've created, I love the Silhouette Design store, making things in that. And there's just endless possibilities. Whatever you want to make, you can make it, using your Cameo. So I really encourage, that. And I hope to like share some more lessons along the way, um, that of helping you kind of like learn the Cameo, learn your silhouette machine better. There's if you're wanting tips or whatever, reach out, just leave me a message, on 1 minute videos. I'm happy to help. Anyway, with our live that we tried, so I had designed this little shaker card, and it's a little sunflower, if you can kind of see it, and I put some shaker bits in it. Well, like I said, the machine was giving me fits, and I ended up having to change the blade, and that worked, and I was able to cut it out. So I put one together, and then you know how sometimes when you make something and you're like, I'm not totally loving this. So I thought I kind of tweaked the pattern a little bit, and you'll be able to find this. I'll put the design in the store, in the Silhouette Design store, and on my Etsy shop. But if you know me at all, you know I love sunflowers, and yes, I'm gonna show. So I just love sunflowers. They're just so happy, and so I just love making stuff with them. And you'll see in lots of my designs, I'll have little sunflowers. But that was just one, and then I said I tweaked it just a little bit. On this one, you can see I was trying. So hello sunshine. And it would be cute added to a card. It's a little shaker. You can make it a little thicker. I don't know if you can hear that or not. And they do move around, but you could put I put sequins in it. You could put like lots of different things, use your imagination. But this one I tweaked a little bit more. And so I added, it has the shaker off, it's still a shaker, but it says "You Are My Sunshine" around that. And I use vinyl there, but the rest of this is all paper. And I put the sequins in again. You could do tiny little beads. You could do an assortment of shaker, inside stuff. I've even seen somebody use the little candies that come from that you put on cakes on there, and that, how fun, you know, so because you can find a wide variety in the stores for that. So just use your imagination. That's what I love mostly about being able to craft, is you get to make it your, like you. And so you'll find my designs, obviously, you know, what I love. But anyway, let's get back to the project at hand. So if you're just joining, we're going to make this cute little milk carton little thing, and it's so easy. It's a fast cutout. Like I said before, I made it with my Silhouette Cameo 5. So the big sheet, I filled a sheet, and you can make them smaller, but this is cut with a 12 by 12 piece of paper, and it's almost 12 inches wide, so it's like 11.5 inches wide and not quite as tall. So, but that just gives you an idea. And it has the lines, if you can see, has the folding lines. And so we're just going to fold that together. So you start by just creasing along the lines here. And it has the little end. That's the part that we glue together. And then it has the tops and the bottoms. So you'll see that they fold right over. So slick. These perforated lines just make it so handy. And on my designs, I'd like to make the perforations. You can choose to do, you know, to make your lines other ways. You could do, well, this is like a little scored line. There's a lot of different, there's a wide variety. So you fold those ones kind of in, because that's the way the milk carton goes. You fold these ones, these up. So just slightly like that. And this one is kind of fun. So you'll see it's kind of across there, like a slant, like a A-frame roof. So just like the old milk carton, let me fold it this way. Kind of fold that in, and you see how that creases? It kind of just creases automatically, just like that. Look, your little roof. And then there's another one over here. Same thing, fold those in, and then you can see it kind of crease and kind of crease. So look how cool, and that was so easy. And then we're going to glue, and hopefully you can see this all well. And I'm using the Barely Arts Craft Precision Craft Glue. It seals up, it glues really quick. And if you look at some of my past videos, you will see that it's a little crazy. Sometimes I really struggle with my glue, sorry. I want to say hello to people too. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Hello to, I know I'm trying to read Christina, and hello, Just Think. Hello. And hello, Crafty Patty. Thank you guys all so much. And I have to like scroll, sorry. Hello to Azam and Bright Gorilla, and anyway, hello. Sorry if I missed your name. It's so fun to have you join us. Join me. It's just me. Okay, so I glued that one end, you can see, and then just kind of press, and it really holds up really well. So before I'm going to fold the bottoms in, I'm going to do the little top, this little design first. Okay, so you look at it, and you obviously want your little crease part, the fold, you know, that you glued, to the back. So put that to the back, and then this is the part. Sorry, no, wrong. It's to the back. So you obviously want to fold these in because they're the top, and they'll fold like that. This is the part that I'm going to put the design on. So I'm just going to lay it down here, and I'm going to put the design right here. And you'll see I already cut out the pieces because I didn't want to have this video be so long. I have my little name thing. I have my little tulips, little tulip flower parts. They're so tiny. The greenery from the tulips. And there are 3 tulips. If you wanted more, you want a bigger garden, then you go for it. You do however. You do you. So here's my little picket fence. And just know with my designs, and any designs that you make, you can cut them out with whatever papers you want, whatever colors, you just, you know, personalize them to whatever, like whoever you're making it for, and personalize it to you. Like, just use your imagination. In the design, you will actually see it's a pink box, but I mixed it up just a little bit, and it actually had a white little tag here. But you know what? I thought, you know what? I can mix this up. I can do that. So here's the little thing. And so we're going to glue on our little picket fence. I just think picket fences are so cute. So use the same glue, and I just glued right down. Hopefully you can see this. Glue down each little post, and it doesn't take much, like that. And this little picket fence fits right on there. Line it up with your bottom there, and just a slight edge around your sides. You could move it up a little higher, or you can move it lower, but I just kind of put it right along the very bottom edge there. Okay, so I'm going to place my first little tulip, get a hold of him, and he's going to be on first because I want him a little bit in the background, if I don't drop him. And you could use little tweezers or just your fingers. It isn't so tiny. So I'm going to place him, and you can place him wherever you want. And luckily this glue dries clear, so if you get a little spot out, that's all good. And I'm going to lay my next one. And you'll notice on these little tulips, one little stem's longer than the other. You can rotate them around however you want on your design. Each of mine, when I place them, they're not the same, but that's okay. You can, you know, each day you might want to mix it up. But I love it, so it kind of gives it a little bit of 3D effect. You could put it like pop it up with the foam tape or something, but I figured this, like, it's nicer when it lays a little flat, but because they're layered, it kind of has that 3D effect. Okay, I'm going to rotate this guy around a little. And thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate you. It really means a lot to me because I love getting to craft. I love getting to design. I just love being involved in this crafting world because there's so much joy. You know, we're making things which brings us joy. We get to give things to other people and it brings them joy. I just love it. And I love making other people smile. So, you know, if nothing else, this is kind of like, maybe sometimes my videos are like bloopers, but anyway, thank you so much for being here. Okay, so I've got my little tulip stems, the green parts on there. Now I'm going to glue the backs of the flowers. It doesn't take much. I have my little yellow one. Some of these papers are a little more patterned than others. Some are more flat, but if you want to pay particular design to, you know, attention to that, you can place them however. And if you wanted your stems a little shorter, you can always cut them off. And like I said, fill the little bottom of it, fill the page, whatever. So we place those on. This is just such a quick, easy little project to make. Okay, now this part on the design, I actually do have, so you could use your pen tool and write that, but sometimes I just like to handwrite them, or you can stamp them. So whatever you want. But on this particular one and on this one, it was my handwriting that's on the design. So I just figured, you know what, I could just hand sketch this. So if you don't love your handwriting, stamp it on. If you don't love that, print it, you know, use the pen tool, and you'll find lots of videos on how to do that. But I'm just using a regular Sharpie marker. And this design also, just so you know, can work as anything. If you don't want to use it for Mother's Day, throw it for a birthday gift, throw it, you know, and you could put, like I said, a gift card, treats, whatever, or just, you know, some cute little gift, perfume or something else in it. But it can work for lots of stuff. It doesn't have to just work for Mother's Day. So I'm going to write it here kind of slanted, you'll see. I'll make it similar. And I'm just going to write Happy Mother's Day with the exclamation mark. I do love exclamation marks just because I find a lot of joy in life. So, and then you just glue the back just a little. And you could pop this up with the foam tape too, but I'm not going to today because it's on there. Okay, now just to kind of finalize, close it. You fold the longer edges in first, and you don't have to glue those. It's okay. Then this, you can see that I love this. It's a texture cardstock, and I should pay better attention, but I have a big collection. I have like, I love paper. I love collecting scrapbook paper. I love collecting like washi tape, and you can see my vinyls and whatnot. I HTV, you know, there's so many beautiful, you know, designs, colors, patterns. So anyway, fold in your back end. You'll see, fold in the back one just along the top because it overlaps slightly. Glue that and line it down, and you want to make sure that your thing is square on the bottom, otherwise it kind of sits weird. So just hold that for a moment. While I'm doing that, I'm going to put my little glue stopper pin in here. You don't want your glue to dry out. And I use my glue often enough that I don't usually use the cap, but anyway, it takes just a second, really, right there, and you're done. But you see the difference. So different colors, and I didn't change, you know, these colors. You could do a little white picket fence. That would be so cute. You could do a cute little yellow fence, whatever you want. But just a fun, quick little Mother's Day gift. I literally, it'd probably be like a half hour from start to finish. Throw in your fun little gift, and like I said, work for birthdays, for just any day, a special. Just say you want to say, you know, I'm thinking of you, little gift. You could write that, thinking of you, you know, stamp it, whatever. Just keep sharing love. And thank you guys so much for joining me. I just love getting to share craft stuff because it does, like I said, it brings me joy, and I hope it brings you joy too. Thank you so much for joining. And follow my channel, or, you know, hit subscribe, whatever, but I just appreciate the love and support. So I'll try to make lives, I'm going to try to make them regular here. So, and I hopefully will get better at the whole, you know, layout of it. But thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.